Hello everyone, this is Junior TCG on Twitter, and today we're going to be reviewing episode 17, Noivern versus Zapdos. And before we get to the review, please bear with me. This is my first ever video review on a Pokemon episode, and I'm not used to doing these, so I might actually mess up a little bit, but hopefully I don't. So let's get right to the review. Now, the episode starts out basically with the gang getting into, like, I think kind of a foresty area, and it's um you see lightning all over the place. All the trees are falling down because of the lightning, and this is being caused because Zapdos is angry, and this is due to Team Rocket. Obviously, Team Rocket was going to be involved in this episode. We already knew that Ash was going to battle Zapdos, but the only way that Zapdos was going to actually fight Ash was because it was mad, and we already knew Team Rocket was going to be the cause. It was kind of obvious that that's the route that Pokemon was going to go to. And it was really cool seeing Clamont just getting very happy because he's an electric type trainer and also an electric type gym leader. So him seeing Zapdos when it came out, he was actually really happy about it. It didn't last that long, but he was actually really happy about it. Um, and wanted to see more of the place, but as you can tell, the tree fell down right in front of Clamart, and then he actually started crying because he got scared. And I think that was a pretty cool, not a cool moment, but I kind of expect that Pokemon was gonna ruin that moment. And Bonnie actually got a cool moment too, where she actually, I think they were talking about something and she liked it, not like Anyways, then Zapdo ends up trying to attack them. They get inside of a cave, and they actually see a guy. At first, they don't see the guy that's laying there in the ground, but when they do, it was actually really funny seeing the way they reacted. The guy had this creepy look to him, a creepy look to his face, and they all ran, and then the guy just told him stop, stop, stop. I guess because again, I'm not reading the subs. There's no subs available, but my guess would be the guy told them that he's not there to harm them or something, and told them, that he's hurt. And I guess, he gives them something. I don't know what he gives them because I didn't see it. I didn't see very well. Ash was covering it with his hand pretty much when he was grabbing it. But all I know is that they start traveling within the cave, and how Lucha gets called out, and Serena brings out her Braixen, and Braixen uses Flash. It was really funny how Braixen was able to, the way Braixen takes out its a branch or something and uses it for Flash, but the way it did it, it was actually really funny. Um, but then how Lucha, looking all beast, actually breaks the rock or boulder, and it looked really cool. I'm happy they did that for Halucha. It actually looked really cool. But then, I guess what happened after that was, I'm not, I can't really remember, but all I know that Ash gets locked out away from the gang, and he's not able to reach out to them. It was really cool to see how Serena was worried about Ash because the boulders looked like it actually crushed Ash, and she was the first one to want to know how Ash was doing, and that was kind of an Amar shipping hint right there. Then Ash uses his Halucha to try to break it again, the boulder or the rocks or whatever, and I think what Ash realized was that if he broke it, the rocks were going to go and crush his friends. So I guess that's the reason why he stopped. I don't think it was because Halucha wasn't able to break it, because he did break the first one. So I think that's the reason why he stopped. Again, I might be wrong, but I really do think that's the reason. Then, as um, they continued and decide just to continue on their own, they use Noibat to obviously uses supersonic to find out where to go. Noibat does it, and I really like those moments when they use Noibat. I know a lot of people don't like it because it's obviously the only reason why Ash even has a Noibat. I mean, or brings out Noibat is to do the supersonic or whatever. I mean, it seems that way a lot of the time. But as they get to the end of the tunnel, Zapdos attacks, throws like a bolt or something at them. And then Ash goes back inside the cave and realizes Team Rocket was inside the cave. And it really looked really funny how Team Rocket looked. They looked so crazy, and it just, I thought that was a good way of showing Team Rocket. And the song in the background with Team Rocket was trying to do their entrance or whatever was really cool, and they just did it in a really funny way. Um, and then, I mean, obviously, Ash decides he's gonna battle Zapdos and brings out Talonflame. Talonflame um, did pretty good, but obviously lost. And then he brought out his Hawlucha, and Hawlucha was beast. So I'm really happy that they decided to do what they did with Hawlucha and actually get an attack on Zapdos. I was not expecting Hawlucha to even get close to Zapdos, but it actually really did get a really good hit on Zapdos, even though it ended up losing. Now, it got attacked and then ended up losing. But then here's where it felt really rushed and forced. Noibat then realizes that Hawlucha is going down and it wants to help its buddy. And it was almost too fast. As soon as it took flight to try to save um, Hawlucha, it starts evolving. And I just didn't really like that. I kind of wish that Zapdos tried to attack it and then it missed or something. And then it evolved and tried to save its buddy. But it just, to me, it felt rushed. But it was a cool moment to see how much it cares for Hawlucha and that it was willing to evolve to try to save its friend. And it did. And another cool moment, when it actually evolves, I forgot the name of the move, but it looks badass. It really does. And I'm happy that Noivern actually learned a pretty strong move. I really hope that it does learn a fire type move, obviously, because Ash needs a fire type for the 8th gym leader. So I'm pretty sure that somehow Noivern's going to learn how to do some fire type move. I really hope that it doesn't learn during the battle, though. It's going to look pretty. I don't want that. I want it to learn a fire type move before the battle, the gym battle. But I've seen Pokemon do that sometimes where it will learn a fire type within the battle. So hopefully it learns it before the actual gym battle. And, Noivern comes out. I like the way Ash used Supersonic on Noivern to route it to certain places in the rocks or whatever so that it can confuse Zapdos, and then you finally Noivern actually attacks Zapdos, and it actually beat Zapdos. I mean, Zapdos was knocked out; it wasn't coming back from that. But then Team Rocket, and then again came out, and I felt like it was unnecessary, but they did it, and obviously for the reason of making Zapdos forgive Ash, making him look like he's innocent. He's innocent, which is true. He is innocent in this whole thing. But this is basically what they did with the Moltres episode. They saved the actual bird and they saved Zapdos. As Zapdos realized that they weren't bad. And during the end of the episode, and this is another thing I didn't like about the episode, they kind of didn't show us how they got out of the other cave. I mean, obviously they probably just rerouted back to where they came from, Serena, Clamart, and Bonnie. But I kind of wish that they showed that in the episode and not just skip everything into the end. Because all we see in the end is Ash talking to the guy, and the guys are perfectly fine. He doesn't have anything in his leg, and you don't see the gang until like a little bit. I mean, a few seconds later into the video, then you finally see them coming running after Ash. And then also, you don't really get to see their real reaction. I really wish Serena, Clamart, and Bonnie were there to see the evolution of Noibat. I really do. But then they didn't do it. And the way they found out about Noibat's evolution was Ash showed them Noivern on top of a tree eating, which I thought was a really cool moment to see that. It was, and I was really hoping that Ash's Noivern, and I'm still hoping Ash's Noivern is still gonna be like that, where it wants to eat a lot, just like and this name is becoming oblivious to my head. Who's the trainer? That lady, the one that Ash traveled. You guys can comment below. You know what I'm talking about. The one, the news reporter. Um, she asked also Noivern. It's kind of like that. And I really hope his Noivern is like her Noivern, but I think a lot of people are not gonna like that. But I kind of want to see that. And it just one of the moments I didn't. Another okay, here we go. Another kind of cheesy moment in the end of the episode was when Zapdos came right behind the fireworks. And it kind of just displayed itself like doing a really cool moment. I didn't really like that. I kind of wish they didn't do that, but they did. But overall, the episode was really, really good. I enjoyed it. I mean, besides the things I didn't like, the episode actually did really good. The animation was perfect for the episode. They did a good job on the animation, and it was a really good episode. And even though it pretty much copied the Moltres episode, it kind of was different because actually Ash beat Zapdos in a way. It doesn't. I mean, it wasn't an official like, oh my, he beat. I mean, obviously Team Rocket wasn't going to let it officially beat. Like it interrupted before it actually got knocked out. Who knows? Zapdos could have flew right back up just like it did on the way it did with Halucha when Halucha attacked it. It could have done that. We don't know, but overall, the episode was really good. Now, thanks for watching the review. I mean, listening to me review this, guys. Again, I'm not really used to doing this, and I pretty much know that I hiccuped a little bit during the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and maybe I'll do more of these in the future. Who knows? But thanks for watching, guys. If you aren't following me on Twitter yet, you can follow me at JuniorTCG. And that's all for the video. Thanks for watching.